St. Patrick's Event Part 1 has turned out to be one of my most favorite updates in all of Pet Sim 99. And there's quite a bit of reasons, including the reason why I am exactly recording this video right now. But as you can see, I've gotten to raid level 5,404. This is actually incredibly high, and we are pretty close to placing for one of these very high rewards at the end of the week raid race thing. As you can see, a lot of the first rewards are already getting taken. Like, we have 59 people who have gotten to the max level, which does reward you these all the way up to a rainbow shiny Titanic. But my goal in this video is to actually kind of aim towards this thing right here, the huge clover butterfly rainbow shiny. The reason why I want that over the Titanic is because this thing is only going to be rewarded for people 1,000 to 1,050 for some random reason. This means that this is literally as rare as the rainbow version of the Titanic, and I'm trying to go for it. Otherwise, I mean, I might as well get the Titanic, but I feel like the rainbow shiny huge might be just cooler to have. And I did actually go ahead and get a massive buff to my team because firstly, I had these pot of gold cats and I had the rainbow versions of them. What the heck is happening? Okay, I had the rainbow versions of these. I had 2 of them. And now I have the rainbow shiny, which only 78 of these exist in the entire game. The price I paid was 10.5 billion gems. Yeah, I regret it, but at the same time, this is gonna be super useful for this video because we're gonna be going at a pace that nobody else can really do other than the other 77 people. But I've also maxed out most of my upgrades for the most part. I can actually almost go ahead and completely max out the more XP upgrade, and we're gonna do that in a second. But I have gone ahead, really pushed out the raid pets, raid damage, raid attack speed, which is ultimately just gonna make the entire process faster. But just to show you, I can literally break the best chest in this raid event like super fast. And I do already have boost on, but look at how fast we destroy that green chest. That is literally the hardest chest in this event, and it takes us about like 4 seconds to break the entire thing, which is insane because it gives us like 2 full levels. There we go. We've already leveled up, you know, like to 5 times, and it's only the second room of the entire thing. It is insane how fast you go through this. Bro, this chest is just so good. It's a guaranteed full level. I used to get like 8+ levels every time I broke it, but I've gotten so high to where now it's just like 1 level. And look at that. Boom. We are breaking everything. And I did actually go ahead change my enchant loadout to the best one that is currently available in the game. The #1 player on the leaderboard that actually got to the max level first used this enchant loadout right here. We have a corruption, a strong pet, which by the way, I should empower this, but a happy pet, tap teamwork, fruity, 2 chest breakers, an explosive, and apparently this is really good because it explodes around everything, and if you have the big chest, it's very useful, and as well as a criticals book. Before I actually continue, I want to go ahead max out or empower the criticals book as well as the other book, which is I believe the strong pets. Oh my god, I don't have enough essence. Bro, are you serious? How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead just like fuse a bazillion of those. Boom. And then now we can empower them. There we go. Finally, stronger that pet. Boom. And let's go ahead and equip it onto my team. And these are going to be a lot better because the difference is quite big if you empowered versus not. It's 36% versus the 29%. And this one is 196% instead of 140%. So about 50% better. And yes, bro, I noticed I unequipped the Titanic. And also, I can actually equip 1 more pet. So let's go ahead and do the next high level, which is this Titanic reindeer. I remember when I spent $250 for that pet. But now it's even faster, bro. Now that I have this thing empowered, look at how fast we shred through these chests. And right here is where the explosive works because all these chests are kind of inside each other. So I'm breaking almost everything at once. And there we go. We are done. The topic in this video that I really wanted to hit on was this Titanic chest, where they actually have a brand new Titanic leprechaun dog, which only somehow 8 of these exist, even though it's so much easier now. I have a 900 times luck, which is without any input on the luck upgrade inside of this update. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my raid level a little bit higher, maybe around like, I want to say 5,500, and then I want to go ahead and put everything onto the Titanic chest to see if we can get anything. I'm also gonna do this for the huges and stuff too, just overall to see if like there's any better huges, or if the huges are easy to get. Surprisingly, like, this guy has 81 in existence. It's gone up a lot in a single day, and so has this one with 132. But let's go ahead, teleport home, and just keep doing this over and over again, and I'll be back as soon as I'm done. But I can also actually go ahead and buy more XP, so let's do that. There we go. We beat it again. Easy. Only gotta do this about like 3 or 4 times before I'm fully done. And we are back to the last room again, bro. I'm breaking all of the chests literally at once, bro. What is going on? I can't even see anything anymore. And I just got this new rainbow shiny gold pet, so like I don't even know what is going on, and it's just working so well. There we go, 5,500 levels, and that is enough. That is all we need to go ahead do kind of what we're trying to do. Also, make sure you guys know that all the boosts in this event do work. They've actually gone ahead and added a button that basically shows all the boosts, similar to how they do in Pets Go, and damage boosts, as well as like treasure hunters, diamonds, coins, and all that stuff work. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly like if they apply, but I'm pretty sure damage does for sure. I actually do not have the best damage one on, so let me click this a few times, and okay, there we go. Now it's damage potion X. Nice. And if I were to guess, yeah, that definitely makes a difference, I feel like, because I think I'm now one-shotting the 8 trillion chest, so that's pretty insane. All right, let's go ahead back out of this, though, because now we need to change the order of our lucky raid upgrades. The reason why I want it so much is not because now I can actually fully max out the upgrade, because I could always do that. Like, we can go 90%, 160, 250, 360, 490, 640, 810, and 1000%, and still have like 4,000 left. The difference is, though, now I actually need stuff in order to be able to do damage inside the raids. If I don't get any of these, I will literally never be able to get to the end. And since the goal is purely to get to the end of the map, I am gonna purchase raid damage, raid pets, and attack speed. These are really the only 3 that I'm gonna go for, and not XP, because it's not about the XP anymore, because we're going for the Titanic. I think that is enough for raid pets. Yeah, that is more than enough. Oh my goodness. And then raid damage, and I guess more raid pets, because I could do that 2 more times. You can also increase better loot, which increases your odds of better loot inside of the lucky raids. I genuinely don't understand if this means the chest or just the loot that you get from breaking stuff in general, but I guess I might put my last one in there. Okay, who decided that they should unequip my gargantuan, bro? Take off like one of the huges or Titanics. Okay, I think this is the best team I can set up. Let's go in there and try this once again. Wait, I can have way more pets in here, bro. 23. What is this game picking, bro? Okay, you know what? Not that one, because it's a lower level. 92, 91, 89, I guess. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip the Gorts too, because these guys are all very high levels. And I think I can still break the stuff really fast. Yes, bro. So now we can get to the end and have the max Titanic chance and see if we can get it, even though it's going to be very rare. The only difference is now we're not even leveling up, bro, because I have no points in raid XP. I feel like, though, I am breaking these chests even faster than I was before. And there we go. Boom. Here we are. Now our chance is 10,299. What? Bro, it was like 1,000 earlier. Okay, if I open it, I mean, I'm not going to get anything, bro. I actually want to try that chance on the huge, because it's going to be so much better. And there's actually 2 huge chests that I can open, so maybe it's worth it. And it being one of the most trustable sources when it comes to chances and such, said that the normal chance for the Titanic leprechaun dog, which is the one we're trying to get in the Titanic chest, is 1 in 1 billion. And this is per chest. And he does also say, reminder, these are all base chances. They can be upgraded with the upgrades. My chances are 10,299. Using a calculator, hypothetically saying that it is 1 in a billion divided by 10,299, that would make my chances 1 in 97,000, which is the lowest chance, I think, for a Titanic ever. Or, I mean, it is the most common. The only difference is, I mean, you're just gonna have to keep playing through this over and over and over and over. The chances for the huge, on the other hand, are easy because the leprechaun chest offers a 1 in 25k for the leprechaun dog. And it is actually a 1 in 100k for the clover peacock, which for some reason a lot more of these are getting hatched. I would assume it's because of the fact you actually need a key to open this one, but let's max out the chances and see what difference it makes. I will say though, on this it also does not say there's a huge luck multiplier, so I'm starting to think it only applies to this one, but I do have 187 times without any upgrades on it, so let's see what difference we can make. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I just did a second ago, except now we're gonna put it on the huge to see which one is the better purchase. And this one actually only goes up to 250%. So technically, if you want to, you can actually put it on both of them, right? Yes, I can max both. Okay, let's go ahead and get more raid damage and attack speed. Mostly raid damage, I feel like, is the most important one. So let's get a bunch of that. And then let's put a bunch into this guy. And then the rest can just go into raid pass because it does not really matter how many of these I get. Okay, this is actually very solid. We have both maxed out Titanic and huge chances, as well as having a raid pets and damage as well as attack speed pretty high. It's gonna take me a little longer to go through these breakables, but I should still be able to go through them very quickly. And yeah, never mind, it is still so fast. Bro, this might actually be the best and like most fun event in order to get huges and stuff. Hold on, bro. The fact I'm actually shredding through these areas right now is kind of insane to me, because if I had the absolute max raid level, I would be able to do even better than this. It just shows you how OP that rainbow shining gold or god pot, whatever it is good. It's a very good thing. I don't even know how to speak English no more, bro. But here we go. Let's get everything broken. Please get out of my way. Okay, the huge chance is 655 times. Calculating this one, if it was a base of 100,000 and we divided by 655 times, it is now 1 in 152, which is literally the best huge chance in the entire game. And I'm actually probably going to keep it like this, bro, because I can just go to every single one of these chests and just do this over and over again. I actually genuinely want to see if I can get this in this video, so I'm gonna keep going around and hopefully we can do it. All right, let's try it again. Obviously no Titanic. I'm probably never getting that in my life, but this huge is very convincing to me, bro. I feel like I can actually get it. Round 3. Come on. Can we just get a little lucky? You know, get the thing, please. If it works on this chest as well, my chances should be incredibly high there too, but I'm not sure if it does. And I would definitely recommend you guys take advantage of this as soon as possible, because this pet over here is worth 1.7 billion and this one over here is worth 500 million, and that is literally their base version, so they're very good pets. And oh my god, this Titanic, bro, 25 billion. Like, if you can get that, get it and sell it. Round number like 5 or something, bro. I don't even know how many times I've done this. No Titanic huge, please. My best chances, I feel like, are in this like chest right here. All right, bro, I've done this like, I think like 10 times or something, and nothing is happening. Oh my god. There's also a 250 times huge chance that I just managed to get in this area, but for some reason the game doesn't even teleport me there anymore. So if it's working for you guys, definitely take advantage of that too. That is going to be a very easy huge to get. But it's crazy how you can easily now finish these areas and get to the end and still have ridiculously low chances or high chances of getting the Titanic or the huge. The Titanic, though, I will say with even a 10,000 times luck, it is still fairly low just because of the fact it is once every chest. And it takes a decent amount of effort to get to the chest. But let's see one more time. Nope. Okay, huge, please. No. Bro, why can't I just get one? I've done this so many times. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. I am also still getting these lucky raid orbs, so you could invest some back into the more XP in order to kind of do both things at once. I personally don't recommend doing both until you're very high up in the raid levels, like even higher than 5,500, which is what I'm at. And it is definitely going to be a very long grind for everyone. It's a bit easier for me just because I have like gargantuans and stuff. But I promise you guys can still do it fairly easily. It's just going to take a few more hours of grinding every day. But I think it might be worth it. I don't know. I'm going to do this one more time, bro. If I don't get it, I'm actually going to crash out. Because I've been in this for like a good minute. All right, here we are, bro. Please, come on. No huge. Oh, my God. I better get the Titanic. Oh, no. I also don't know if the huge grows. I'm pretty sure the huge or the Titanic will literally grow right next to the chest if you do pull it, but I just have terrible luck. Definitely didn't get the Titanic, and for the huge, it is called like the leprechaun dog, and nope. I only have this one that is from the 2023 event back in Pet Simulator X. 157 times huge chance. Bro, please do not teleport me to spawn. Please. Bro, what is going on? Why is it bugged? I can't even play the game. But I am able to get back this more XP thing up pretty quick. The huge lucky cat, which is hatchable, already has 30,000 in existence. And this is including the fact that a lot of this came into existence when there was way less luck multiplier. So now it's probably going to be even crazier, at least until they nerf it. But I hope these chances, I guess, suggest you into grinding the update more. But if you enjoyed this video, hurry up and click this video right here. This video is about to end, so hurry, click it, because this video right here is a lot better and I love it. So hurry up, click it. Bye. Have a great rest of your day.